चले जाए उस प्यारे से वतन में, हो उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाए, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाए उस प्यारे से वतन में, ओ उस मीठे से वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है, हो जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है, बनना है संपूर्ण किया बाबा से वादा है, जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाए, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाए उस प्यारे से वतन में, ओ उस मीठे से वतन में। चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए, हो वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए, कर रहे इंतजार घर ले जाने के लिए, आकारी बन कर के हम वतन में जाएंगे, हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, हो उस मीठे से वतन में।
Om Shanti. Taking everyone's love remembrances, and I went to offer bhog to Baba. Baba gave very loveful drishti to all of us. And then I offered bhog to Baba. Baba, with lot of love, accepted bhog. Baba was looking at all of us in a big gathering, but also individually. And through drishti, whatever is needed by the soul, Baba was helping to receive that. And then Baba said that, what do you all like, gathering or to be alone? Do you all like family or you like to be alone? So I think you all will say, you like to be in family, right? Or is there anyone who wants to be just alone? So Baba said, actually, you are in family, you are in gathering, but also always remember that I have to be alone. Baba said, even in a school, if you're all studying, so no one can study for other one, right? You have to study yourself. If you are on pilgrimage, even if you are together with many, but still you have to walk, right? So internally practice all the time. Have lot of spiritual love, togetherness, harmony, but keep reminding yourself that I have to keep courage. I have to take every step forward. So even if you are taking that support or strength, and but always remember that you have to make it, you have to do it. And then Baba was saying that you all offer bhog to Baba. What else do you offer to Baba? So I said, well, our life is for Baba, right? Baba said that every elevated thought you have, and sometimes we have very beautiful thoughts, thought for some, somewhere, some good thought. Offer to Baba and don't keep thinking over and over. Because power to get it accomplished will come from Baba. And Baba will make it happen. So give your thought to Baba, offer your thought to Baba. So I said, we offer it, but it keeps coming back, right, again and again. So Baba said, no, you have to learn that. Because Baba said, then your intellect is free. So you can be remembering Baba or whatever. But don't keep thinking about same thought. Even it's a good thought. Sometimes you want to do something. So say to Baba, Baba, yes, this is the thought I offer. And take power from Baba. Baba will also help you to get it accomplished so that your intellect more is in the remembrance. And then Baba said that within the cycle, every moment, the cycle turns. So no moments could be same, right? So whatever next will happen will be different. The next will happen will be different. It cannot be same. Sometimes we think that, oh, it was not like that before. Or sometimes we think it will be same. Baba said, no, it will be different. And on one side, we know darkness is increasing, more and more viciousness. But then if we look at your stages, the future world of love, peace also is emerging. So Baba said, but you all don't look at the descent. You always look at ascend. So when you look at ascend, then you will be full of enthusiasm, courage, hope. But if you look at other side, then deeply within there will be fear, uncertainty, insecurity, what's going to happen. So Baba says, no, your omens at conference age are different. But sometimes children look at the circumstances of the world and they start thinking based on that. Yes, we know uh, that what is happening in the world, but you are creating your, Baba says, divine sanskars and divine world. So, but that awareness is very important. Otherwise, subtly you will be influenced by the energy which is outside. So just take from Baba, from your good efforts, your elevated thoughts. No, that's important. Then Baba gave love remembrances to all the souls, all those who offer bhog to Baba with lot of love and bhavna. Baba works in such a incognito way, you know. The way God works, so unique, right? We all know, but we know very little. His ways are very, very unique. How he does and makes himself, whether it's our companion or wherever he has to be present. So lots of love from Baba. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. ज्ञान धन तो है ही, लेकिन इस स्थूल धन का भी महत्व है। धन का भाग्य का अर्थ ये नहीं है कि ब्राह्मण जीवन में लाखों पति व करोड़पति बनेंगे, लेकिन धन के भाग्य की निशानी है जितना संगम युग पर आप ब्रह्मण आत्माओं को खाने पीने और आराम से रहने के लिए आवश्यकता है, उतना आराम से मिलेगा। साथ साथ और धन चाहिए सेवा के लिए, तो सेवा के लिए भी कभी भी समय पर कमी अनुभव नहीं करेंगे, ज्यादा नहीं अनुभव करेंगे। कैसे भी कहां से भी सेवा के समय पर भाग्य विधाता बाप इसको निमित्त बना दे, लेकिन धन के भाग्यवान कभी भी अपने नाम की इच्छा, शान की इच्छा कारण सेवा नहीं करेगा। ऐसे समय पर भाग्य विधाता सहयोग नहीं दिलाएगा। आवश्यकता और इच्छा में रात दिन का अंतर, सच्ची आवश्यकता है और सच्चा मन है, तो कोई भी सेवा के कार्य में कार्य तो सफल होगा ही, और भी भरपूर हो जाएगा, बचेगा। इसलिए गायन है शिव के भंडारी और भंडारी भरपूर, सच्ची दिल वालों और सच्चे साहिब की राशि की निशानी। भंडारा भी भरपूर, भंडारी भी भरपूर। ये धन के भाग्य की निशानी। विस्तार तो बहुत है, लेकिन सार में सुना रहे। समझा ना सभी ने, समझा समझा।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 11. Divine Sanskar, Divine World. Devi Sanskar, Devi Sansar. One Kingdom. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti and happy Sadguruvar to everyone. Whole day the thoughts go towards our dear Sadguru Baba, right? I like Sadguru Baba because when Baba says Master is pleased, then we look at our fortune, right? Our mind, body, wealth, and relationships, all four. So we had been listening to Baba and checking, right? Do I have any desire? Do I feel neglected sometimes? So my name was not mentioned. I did so much. Actually, everything what we do, whether it's through thoughts, words, or actions, is being recorded within the soul. And Baba also watches. Not a single little something can be, it won't miss anything. So we pay attention, lot of attention, that Master is pleased and not have any desires. So someone said, no, that life will be, what the life will be without desires. But there are so many good wishes, right? We serve through the mind, we serve through the words, we serve through the actions, right? So now what we are taking is the oneness of the divine kingdom. But first, the oneness within the self is important. If there is very, very subtle conflict within the self, very subtle, sometimes we might not notice, but that is what old sanskars, what we call as Maya, interferes. So what we have to do is just be very deeply that oneness, yoga of intellect with one Baba. Today Baba said, no, even if you are together, but you all have to remember I am also alone. So how to have this one kingdom within is not shared the kingdom with Maya. Sometimes we say it's all right, they both can be there. But then there will always be up and down fluctuation of this stage, sometimes feeling free, happy, and sometimes not happy. This sometimes, the game of sometimes, is because Maya is also inside. But to have self-sovereignty, so Baba reminds us that you children have to remember you have three thrones. The first is I am a soul seated on the forehead, immortal throne. Sit on your throne. Remain set on your throne. And then is Baba's heart throne. And then third, of course, is your future throne. But with that also we have two crowns. The crown of purity and also responsibility of service. Actually, our life is service, right? Every moment, some service is happening. And especially if we are example, then more service is happening. So how wearing our two crowns and also seated on the throne. And this is where my inner kingdom or self-sovereignty is. So it's like, it's very subtle. You go inside, be introverted, and just be with Baba. Be with one Baba. And when you are with one Baba, then there is one kingdom. Because we know that Baba is creating the new world, and it is through our sanskars also. We are Baba's helpers and we are creating new world, divine world. And Baba explains us that in golden age, no one can snatch your kingdom. Baba gives example that in this world today, someone has position, then there is opposition, and they remove that person from that status. Right? Every day we hear these things. And then there are elections for chair, and so much happens. But what we claim is the inheritance, no? And nothing is divided there. Nothing is divided. The most important thing which I like very much is that two powers are combined, holiness and highness. In golden age, silver age, everyone has two crowns. Crown of light, crown of sovereignty. But then as soon as copper age begins, the religious power and political power, they become separate. So there is a king and there is a religious leader. And we know that those souls are those who establish religion. So they are like heads of religion. So when there is one kingdom, holiness and highness, they also show the characters of Lord Krishna, that he was, of course, they show the image of God, but also he had administrative power or status, also both status. And that is why now at confluence age, We adopt spirituality, purity, but we also have to do everything. Administration, whatever it is, we have to do it. Because I used to ask Baba, Brahma Baba, when we came in Gyan, so many things we have to do, even now. Baba, I came just to become a yogi, right? So Baba says, if you have to become only yogi, then you have to go in isolation or jungle, just do tapasya. But if you have to create a new world, then you need to know, have experience of every kind. So whenever any situation came, Baba always say there is solution, right? And it comes to give you more experience. Maya doesn't really come to defeat us, but we get little bit either tempted or scared. Maya gives big temptation. Maya will give you more respect than what you get here, so you are pulled. Any temporary gains. That is why Baba says, don't have desires, because it will pull. Maya will take you. So recognition is very important. So holiness and highness, you whatever you have to do with that pure mind, pure words, complete purity. Even it's lokic or alokik, both ways. You all can think about this little more, that how highness and holiness combined. That is in golden age, silver age. And then, as I said, in copper age, because copper age in Hindi is called Dwapur, that means it gets divided. But in golden age, it's not divided. Both the important powers are in the same person. And that's what our, at confluence age we experience. You cannot withdraw, right? And say, no, why should I get involved? Yeah, we don't get involved, but if it's our duty, we do it. We have to sustain everything because that's the main power, it's sustenance. So that in golden age also, it's the sustenance which we get. So one kingdom, nothing is divided there. No partitions, no divisions. It's one ocean, common space, one sky. Today we have to get permission, right? One country from other to use their airspace. It doesn't belong to anyone really, but it's partition, it's divisions. But when there is one kingdom, everything is open. So internally, first your own one kingdom, not divided between Maya and Baba. And based on those sanskars, in golden age, in divine world, there will be undivided kingdom. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to a Vikti Journey Ancestors Sharing, pioneers to a pure new world.
का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है। तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है। मिले न स्वर्ग में वो सुख लुटाने वाला है। तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
हफ्ते में 3 दिन सत्संग होता था और मैं आपको बताऊं इस सत्संग की शोभा बड़ी निराली थी। ऐसा कोई सत्संग नहीं जहां इस प्रकार के नियम हो। वो नियम कौन से थे? सबसे पहले तो खान पान की शुद्धि। दूसरी बात, कभी रोना नहीं। रोती है विधवा, ये बाबा के शब्द थे। दुख के आंसू कभी नहीं बहाने हैं, प्रेम के आंसू भली बहाओ, दुख के आंसू नहीं बहाने हैं। और तीसरी बात ये थी, अगर कोई किसी भी कारण से कड़वा शब्द बोलता है या किसको दुख देता है तो ये भी वास्तव में होना नहीं चाहिए। ये 3 बातों की शर्त थी और हर एक को कापी मिलती थी घर ले जाने के लिए। और इन 3 बातों का रिस्पॉन्स जब आते थे तो 2 बहनें पैरे पर रहती थी कुर्सी बिछा के। उसमें एक तो हमारी बड़ी दीदी थी, वो कापी लेती थी, और दूसरी एक बहन थी शांतामणि दादी की भाभी, सबसे कापी लेती थी और कापी करेक्शन करती थी और वापसी में उनको देती थी। भला ऐसा कभी सत्संग होता है क्या? लोग जाते हैं, कथा सुन के चले आते हैं। लेकिन शुरू से ही बाबा ने ऐसे नियम वाले लोगों को बुलाया कि बहुत भीड़ भी ना हो और आते ही जीवन में कुछ धारणा बन जावे। ये नहीं सुन करके घर में फिर वैसे के वैसे हो जावे। तो स्थापना का कार्य जो शुरू में से हुआ, इस तरह से हुआ। लोग बहुत खुश होने लगे, 1-2 के द्वारा बड़े बड़े सब लोग आने लगे और सबको बहुत अच्छा लगता था। हमारी मातेश्वरी और भी हमारी बहनें जो आज है, वो भी छोटी वो अवस्था में थी। वाइट ड्रेस पहन करके सब आते थे। सिंध देश में एक ये भी रस्म थी, अगर किसी का लौकिक पति मर जावे या बड़ा बेटा मर जावे तो वो शोक के कपड़े 12 मास पहनती थी। तो सत्संग का ये नियम था कि यहाँ शोक के कपड़े पहन के नहीं आना है। जिसको आना है वाइट कपड़े पहन करके आवे, वाइट ड्रेस में आवे। तो ये भी माताओं ने जैसे धारण कर लिया कि हमको शोक की दुनिया में न रहना है और न शोक की ड्रेस पहननी है। ये भी सबको मंजूर था। इस प्रकार से इतना सत्संग बढ़ गया, जो बड़े बड़े हॉल बाबा के 2 थे, उसके बीच की दीवार भी तोड़नी पड़ी। काफी लोग आने लगे और बहुत खुश होने लगे। परंतु धीरे धीरे अन्न की शुद्धि का ज्ञान तो मिल गया, लेकिन पवित्र जीवन भी अपनानी है अगर देवता बनना है तो बाबा ने ब्रह्मा के द्वारा इस बात का भी इशारा दिया। भला कोई ऐसा सत्संग होता है क्या जहाँ ये शिक्षा मिले, ये धारणा मिले? लेकिन ये तो बिल्कुल निराली बात है ना, क्योंकि बाबा आया ही है पावन दुनिया की स्थापना करने। अब जब ऐसी बातें धारणा में आने लगी तो थोड़ा लोगों के मन में हलचल आने लगी कि भाई ऐसा भी क्या, गृहस्थ जीवन में अभी भी ब्रह्मचर्य व्रत की धारणा चलो हम लोग तो कर लेंगे, लेकिन ये जो आज की लड़कियां हैं हम लोगों के लिए कहते थे, कल ये भी कहेंगी शादी हमको नहीं करनी है, फिर क्या होगा? और उनके मन में ये भय था क्या कि ये दादा बाबा को कहते थे ये तो दादा वृद्धावस्था वाला है ना, क्योंकि आप सबको तो मालूम है 60 वर्ष में तो लोग वानप्रस्थ अवस्था को धारण करते हैं, और यहाँ 60 वर्ष के अंदर ही शिव बाबा ने ब्रह्मा तन में प्रवेश करके इतने बड़े बच्चों की जिम्मेदारी ब्रह्मा बाबा को दे दी। कितना बड़ा काम दे दिया। तो लोगों के मन में ये आया गया संशय कि ये दादा वृद्धावस्था वाला है, कब तक तुम लोगों को खिलाएगा, कल ये न रहे तो आप लोगों के जीवन का क्या होगा। तो इस रीति से उन्होंने अब सब लोगों के ऊपर धीरे धीरे रोक ठोक लगाना शुरू कर दी, समझा? लेकिन एक बड़ी निराली बात थी, बाबा ने एक सबको कह रखा था कि आप अपने लौकिक परिवारों से एक पत्र लिखा के ले आओ कि मैं अपने बेटी को, अपनी पत्नी को, अपनी बहू को या अपनी माँ को, जो भी जिसका रिश्ता है, इस सत्संग में आने की खुशी से छुट्टी देते हैं। भगवान को तो पहले से पता ही था, इन बातों का ब्रह्मा बाबा को भी ज्ञान नहीं था। शिव बाबा ने प्रवेश किया तो वो जो कार्य ब्रह्मा बाबा से कराता रहा। अब पत्र लिखने में भी लोग आनाकानी करने लगे। का सत्संग है, भली आओ और जाओ ना। किसी सत्संग में ये थोड़ी लिखाया जाता है कि भाई हम खुशी से छुट्टी देते हैं। लेकिन भगवान को तो पता था ना आगे क्या होने वाला है। तो जब भी वो रोकते थे हम लोगों को तो हम कहते थे हम अपने आप थोड़ी गए हैं, आपने तो छुट्टी दी है ना। तो वो हैरान होते थे, हमने तो खुद ही अपने हाथों को काट लिया, अब क्या करेंगे। ये सबके पत्र रखे हुए थे ऑफिस में, संभाल करके रखे हुए थे। लोगों ने सोचा कि सबसे पहले हम इन पत्रों को खत्म करें, कैसे करें। तो जहां ये पत्र की वो बेटी रखी हुई थी उसको आग लगाने की इन्होंने कोशिश की। रुई में तेल डाल करके खिड़की से उन्होंने रुई को फेंका तो आग लगेगी। लेकिन ड्रामा का अद्भुत राज है, अचानक ही किसकी नजर पड़ गई बाहर गैलरी से कि किसी ने आग लगाई है। जल्दी दरवाजा खोला और आग को बुझाया। उसका गायन है शास्त्रों में कि लाखा भवन को आग लगाई, ये गायन है। लाखा भवन माना बाबा का नाम दादा लेखराज था शुरू में, तो लखी राज लेखराज उसके नाम से गायन है कि लाखा भवन को आग लगाई। सुना? लेकिन आग तो लगनी थी नहीं।
तूने प्यार दिया साकार में जो आता है याद हमको। तूने प्यार दिया साकार में जो आता है याद हमको। तेरे पत्रों की मीठी याद है जो, तेरे पत्रों की मीठी याद है जो तड़पाती है दिल को। करूं तड़पाती है दिल को। करूं
Om Shanti. So tomorrow is Friday and the schedule will be the same. Additionally, in Avyakti journey, we'll be having this story time. So now let's get our homework for tomorrow and we'll do drill. So I would like to invite our angel sister, Sister Tanya. Welcome.
Om Shanti. So very touched by today's focus, which is this oneness. And I mean, that's really the theme throughout this aspect of the divine sanskars, the divine world, is this oneness. And we know that in the future, as Mohini Didi was sharing, yes, we'll have that oneness in the kingdom. But now, at this time, we have this oneness internally. And this oneness doesn't mean that we pull away from our responsibilities, etc. But in fact, it makes us more capable in fulfilling those responsibilities. And I thought an important point was, we don't have, yes, we can talk about lokik and alokik, but we have one life. We have our Brahman life. And it is because only one influence is there for us. There's only one Baba, that we can then carry out our responsibilities without Maya getting in the way and creating problems internally and then externally. And so this opportunity for us to enjoy now this harmony, this internal harmony, to finish this duality that actually kind of destroys any feeling of authenticity, that royalty. So really looking forward to, with the homework that we'll be focusing on for tomorrow, I think having beautiful experiences because of the attention we'll be paying to make sure that there is only one Baba that is influencing what goes on internally, that I'm following that first Shrimat of constantly considering myself to be a soul, staying on my throne, so that I can then please Baba, be on his heart throne, and everything I do will be ensuring the future throne. So now let's take a look at the homework for tomorrow. One kingdom. The specialty of the future is of one kingdom. So the practice of the present time continues in the future. Check. whether you have self-sovereignty at the present time. Om Shanti.
One kingdom. The specialty of the future is of one kingdom. So the practice of the present time continues in the future. Check whether you have self-sovereignty at the present time. The specialty of the future is of one kingdom. So the practice of the present time continues in the future. Check whether you have self-sovereignty at the present time. Om Shanti.
का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
Om Shanti and good night, everyone. Om Shanti.